Ooh, fine print. It's our daily greeting. Hi, Thrall. How's it going, buddy? Going okay? Alright. Say hi to your friends. Say hi, Luna. Yeah. It looks like he's been crying. I hope not. Contracts. This is a contract we have with the auction people. Lots of pages, lots of tiny words, and lots of them. We have to sign it, give it back to the guy so he can go further with the ridding of things and selling things and all that. He said he had gone over there and the basement was flooded. And that day, it was Tuesday, and I was so incredibly depressed. It was unbelievable. It was like shaking my head. Like, I didn't believe it. Then I happened to find that my local news from St. Louis, I could get through this dongle thing on this TV, so I was watching Channel 5, KSTK, and NBC? Channel 5. And they were talking about the runoff and the snow melting and all that, and how a lot of homes, over 100 in North St. Louis County, were flooded. Sewage coming up through the basement and all that stuff. I'm like, oh, effing great. I don't know if this guy was telling a yarn or not. I don't know. The company that dealt with my mom's house flooded the basement, but they're hillbilly people that worked for them or did it on purpose. So I don't know what to believe anymore. But we're thinking of contacting Brian's best friend or someone I know very well that I trust implicitly through theater. Send them the keys and the really not schematics, because that's an electrical drawing, floor plan of both Mom's house and mine. We're only 2 streets away from each other. And hopefully they would go over and look to see if there's an issue or not. If there is, take pictures, or even if there isn't, take pictures so that I have proof one way or the other. And also, MSD, Metropolitan Sewer District, is offering $3,000 to people whose basements have flooded for help. And on the 6th of April is an election in St. Louis County where MSD is asking for more money. Isn't that weird how all this stuff happens at one time? I don't know. I really don't. Oh, talking about contracts, there's a channel on YouTube called You Betcha. It's Midwest Humor. Basically, they're from North Dakota, and that's not really Midwest, that's North. When you sound like you're almost in Canada, that is not Midwest. That's North. Anyway, it's a paying position. They want someone to submit content and maybe write for them or submit content or something. Who knows? Maybe they're looking for young guys to belch out Teen Spirit by Nirvana. I don't know. But you submit a minute-long video about yourself or what you know about the Midwest or whatever. I've spent 63 years in the Midwest. That's a long time. So I thought I'd do it, but you had to open up a PDF and read their contract and sign it and agree to it. Well, I opened it up and it was a whole lot of legalese, and I'm like, oh crap. I started reading it and then I said, but then I thought, I like doing this stuff. It's fun. I don't know what it pays. Maybe it'd be fun. So I was reading through the contract, and it basically says what you submit to them becomes the company's. It becomes theirs. So you can't financially make anything from what you submit to them. You are paid from the company for your submission. Whatever, I don't know. But I submitted a minute-long thing. Brian said, well, what's it paying? I said, I don't know. If I get that far, I'll find out. They're going to pick like a dozen people or 20 people, or I don't know how many submissions I'll get. And then they'll ask those people to do something or provide something submit something, and then they'll choose from that. It's kind of like reality TV, where they whittle it down and down and down. And then they wanted to know your Facebook. I understand that. They want to see what kind of lifestyle you have, what kind of person you are, whatever. I don't really have anything to fear. Really. I'm boring. I lost it. Oh, yeah, we know you lost it a long time ago. I had to write a list of, because I keep forgetting what I'm saying, and pretty soon it's like 12, 15, 20 minutes and I'm rambling. Contacts online and surveys. Like when you put a new app on the phone or your computer or whatever, there's sometimes little teeny tiny squares that have a check mark in them already. And if you're not paying attention, you go through one page, another page, and sign it. Little do you know you're going to get a newsletter from them twice a week for the next 100 years. Because you didn't unclick that little chick. So, gotta read and understand what you're doing. Take some effort. I think a lot of people become very lazy. I know I have. And that's hard to do, become more lazy. Today I had a seesaw of emotions while I was doing stuff, sorting through papers and all. I was okay, then I wanted to cry. I was okay, then I wanted to cry. That was better than being crying and dying, which is how I felt a couple days ago. 5 days and counting to my Zoom appointment for the doctor. Hopefully something good will happen. In the meantime, I'm sorting and pulled out the drawers of the file cabinet to rearrange them and put stuff in there. And one of the drawers, the little wheel that it slides on, there isn't. That one is missing a wheel that's attached to the cabinet itself. And that's why I couldn't pull that drawer out right. So I spent 4 hours on the couch listening to music, sorting through paper, and whittling a small wheel from wood. Yeah, I know. But I put the little screw, glued it into the middle of this wheel, which I'll put it all together and put the papers in there tomorrow. Hopefully that'll get done. Brian said I should call the hospital people and verify that I'm going to get a link to the Zoom call from the doctor. He said be proactive, and I agree with him. A guy doesn't normally think of that stuff, and Brian is kind of like that squeaky wheel sometimes, and I guess I need it. Thank you, Brian. Anyway, I was sorting papers and stuff, and I watched the Full Monty and Dogma while I was doing that. And then I listened to George Harrison music, which usually pulls me up out of depression. Then I ate some dumplings with gravy. And it's time to call it a day. It's a day. But basically, this was supposed to be about fine print and documents, and be wary. Read and understand it. Don't just click your life away, because you could be clicking your life away. Hopefully things will get better, so I can go upward and onward.